I keep doing this. Make sure the stream's looking good. Okay, stream's looking fine. Are you ready to rock and roll? Get amped up, dudes. The scrim's about to start. Okay, here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, oh shit, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go, round 2 of Any Elite versus Future Crew. And I've said it before, and I'm going to say it again, 2 very highly organized, highly competent, very aggressive outfits. I think neither of these outfits are defensive. Maybe because of the weapons. You usually have higher firing weapons, and 0.75 movement speed usually dictates that you're going to be very aggressive, very immobile. And they both have 0.75 weapons. The TR have the Tar and the VS have the Orion. Now, Future Crew has done the Any start, which is what I believe Any did. They're rushing straight to the point. Well, this will be very interesting here because now the roles have been reversed. Future Crew have the point, they have the balcony, they've rotated enough people, spread them out, and TR are going to be coming up and facing the same thing that they just fought against. So we're going to have to see how TR responds to try and get these people off point. A lot of explosives going off, getting some AoE damage on these people. But the TR are getting wiped out. Look at this. This is like shooting fish in a barrel. Very, very unfavorable. It looks like they threw all 24 up the same pad. They probably weren't expecting this crossfire, but you have crossfire set up from the balcony, from the stairs, from the side stairs, from the side balcony. You have basically about 13, 14, 15 VS Future Crew firing down on 24 people coming up. You have a few VS deaths, some TR flanking from the other side, but they're going to have to be regrouping from the spawn point. TR have a foothold on the right stair. Now they have to push up slowly, they have to work their angles. Because, you see, this is what I wanted to see, man. This is the shit that you want to see, because now you have a good fight on balcony. The Future Crew have been wiped on balcony. You have about six pirate heads of death over there. But the Future Crew were picked up. Looks like it was from a revive grenade. Shots being shot back and forth, but I would give the slight advantage to the TR here because they have the upper heights, they have the angles, but they don't have the numbers. And so they really have to get these people redeploying, or the medics reviving these people on the point, on the balcony, so they get these angles down. It's stabilized. You have maybe 4 Future Crew left on point, so the TR have successfully pushed with their very aggressive maneuver. As soon as they got wiped out on the right jump pad, they split to the left and had 6 or 7 people rush to point. They took their time up the stairs, up to the balcony, which is what they needed to do. It looks like all 24 on balcony shooting down onto the point, and so they successfully wiped out Future Crew. I don't know, I can't tell where the Future Crew Sunder is, but you could expect some heavy reinforcements to be coming back. More than likely, they'll be splitting their force because they just saw what they did to Any Elite on that first push. Here comes Future Crew. They're fighting along the point. The point is contested, but it's in Future Crew. Actually, it's in nobody's favor right now because it has to neutralize first to be in anybody's favor. So the timer is down to 5 minutes. It's going to be another 2.5 minutes before either of these teams can get some time on this cap. It's a very good fight here. You have a lot of peeking. You have a lot of corner camping. You have a lot of grenades being shot out. You have random bullets being shot out to weaken people. Some AoE grenades look like an EMP grenade. You have a guy with an underbarrel grenade launcher on that height. He's in a perfect spot to clear this point. You have some aggressive TR pushing FC off point, so FC is retreated to this back wall right here. And they're getting shelled on by mercilessly by the Any Elite. The numbers are pretty even, but I'd say they're in the favor of the TR. You can see they have the entire balcony laid out with people. But it looks like Future Crew have a couple people on the balcony. I'm going to take a quick peek out here. Yes, Future Crew has another Sunderer, at least another half squad coming on point, so they're trying for the back range on these TR, but they've responded properly. They're rotating now to the balcony to push these Future Crew out. And you can see everybody's peeking here. Nobody's overly exposing themselves to this doorway. Nobody's running in the middle of the door. These guys know what they're doing. They know what they have to do. But we're going to see how these plans play out as the fight goes on. You have very contested point, currently in Future Crew's favor because they have the people by the back wall. You have 6 Future Crew on the balcony trying to get peeks in on these people, trying to get some shots in. Nobody's playing overly aggressive. They're taking their time. They know there's no rush. You know, the base still has to neutralize before it'll go in anybody's favor. So you have about, I'd say 2 minutes until it neutralizes. Then you have a 3-minute cap on base, 3:30 I believe, because it's a 7-minute cap base. So you have plenty of time now. Any Elite has gone aggressive. As you can see, they have medics pushing out. They don't have very many heavy assaults, so it's a force. You have 1 light assault, 3 or 4 medics, a couple engineers. Future Crew got wiped out on this point. Their heavy assaults on the left side of Any Elite are still raining shots down on the point, which is actually very smart. You want your LMGs, your higher capacity guns, to be raining bullets down on this point, suppressing the Future Crew. Now Future Crew for their part have moved up, so they're making progress on this point. They have the cap currently in their favor, but not until maybe 30 more seconds are we going to actually see the cap flag go into their favor. It's still a back and forth battle between the balcony and the point. Now it's a lot of heavy action, a lot of bullets. They probably ran out of grenades, so you're going to be seeing less explosions. There's an underbarrel grenade launcher. There's 2 underbarrel grenade launchers from any elite, so they were prepared for this kind of fight. It just goes to show how much preparation matters in these types of fight. Their engineers could have used a much better shooting weapon, maybe like a Tar, not a Tar, but like a Jaguar or a Lynx or something. But they chose to go with underbarrel grenade launcher, so they knew that they were going to plant themselves on the balcony. An underbarrel grenade launcher in this case is actually working out to their benefit. They're picking off 1 or 2 people, which is good. But ultimately, as long as the future crew medics stay alive, they're going to be able to keep pumping bodies up, keep the fight going, keep the fight moving. Now, future crew is playing very passive here. I mean, they're peeking, they're getting shots down, but it's very difficult to hit targets on the balcony. I'll show you right now what the future crew is exactly looking at. So look at this balcony. You really have only the chest and the head to shoot at. And with the TR strafing back and forth, especially the TAR with the .75 movement speed up modifier, it's very, very difficult to get shots off on these people. You basically just have to weaken them, hide, peek, weaken them, hide, peek, weaken them. And so future crew is doing what they can. They're very satisfied with their hold on the point here. They're basically saying, TR, if you want this point, you better come to us because we ain't coming to you. Now, the thing is, any elite has the superior position, but they are losing the cap. There's only 2 minutes left on the cap, and TR has to push this. They're going to have to get aggressive, and they don't have maxes. So look, here we come, a side push on the flank. They're going to try for the back rage on the point. If they get this successfully, TR is going to be able to back rage all these Vanu, all these future crews set up here. Future crews are aware of it, but they haven't rotated any people off the point to the side point, to the side. TR are getting revives. They're getting people up. They're working the angles. They're peeking. They're getting people down. And it looks like this push might be successfully in TR's favor. Now the future crew on point are probably assuming that their guys in the back are going to be able to handle this, but it doesn't look that way. There's no medics in the back. You have slow revives coming off the guys on the point. But the TR have got this corner. We'll see what they're looking at. Now future crew has been able to pick up their people, so they have solidified their guys on the point. They have been able to hold these 2 walls basically pretty much throughout the whole cap. A minute and a half left. You're going to see probably a big push, more than just D6. You're going to have light assaults coming in. Probably going to C4 some guys on the point. Here comes the C4. Now the TR, there's a TR max there, but that's not part of any elite. TR have pulled all the guys off the balcony and are focusing instead on this corner, on this fight over this corner. They rotated to the sides. They took out a couple Vanu. So future crew, in essence, has been essentially pushed to the point. TR have wiped out various future crew on the point. There's very few future crew alive here. So with a minute and a half left on point, TR have been able to successfully capture the cap timer on the base, pushing it back in TR's favor. At first it has to neutralize, then it's going to go in their favor, but with a strong push from the right flank and down through the middle from the balcony, they were able to push Vanu out. The only issue with future crew was that they got back raged by all the TR on point. They probably thought that the guys in the back on the back wall were able to suppress the TR long enough to get them to shoot the guys coming through the front. So it was a pincher move from TR. It's a classic pincher move, and in this case, it worked out in their favor. That was a very successful push, a very, very high tier outfit push on this point. Now you have a TR max coming up here, but he's not part of the outfit, so they're just gonna have to deal with that interference. I mean, this is on test servers, so you're gonna have interference. It's just the nature of the beast, man. Now, future crew has responded with guys up the right side of the stair, similar to the push in the first round. But they knew that this push was unsuccessful, so they're going to have to try something different. Maybe they could borrow a page from any elite's tactics and push up a dual push on the rear jump pad, split up the balcony guys, push heavy with grenades, have your medic supporting with revive grenades. I'm actually losing my voice here. I need some water. But it looks like things have slowed down. Any elite has split their squads in half. One on the front porch, one on the back balcony. So they're waiting for future crew to respond to that back balcony. Okay, here comes future crew. It looks like a spawn beacon with drop pads on the back of the point. I didn't see more. Oh shit. Oops. I didn't see more than a few future crew. Yeah, it's about actually a full squad of future crew back here. It's a mix in Alpha and Bravo squad. Now, they have time. They have time. The base still has to neutralize, so they can take their time, peek the corners, go in with grenades. Now, what I think any elite did on that one push that worked in their favor is they had guys holding the corner. The guys weren't pushing the corner; they were holding it. They were killing the future crew off one by one, successfully distracting those guys. And as soon as the guys from the front pushed, the guys on the side of the stairs pushed in and back raged all the future crew on point, essentially wiping them out. And now you have more future crew dropping on this one balcony. I don't see any people on the front porch. Here comes a big push from future crew. I'm going to see it from the inside. You have guys pushing out equally on both sides, but they tried this before. This didn't work the first time. They're trying a similar push, and any elite, as you can see, has rotated more people to the balcony. So you have at least 6 or 7 people shooting into each doorway, and it's not going to work. You have a successful push on the left side from Future Crew, but people are dying, they're dropping, you have the skulls up, so you see that at least 4 or 5 Future Crew have died, which was half the numbers back there. You have more various skulls on the right, so the Future Crew push hasn't essentially been wiped out. You have revive grenades coming from the TR, which is a little preemptive, or it might have come from VS, I'm not sure. Yeah, it was from VS actually. They were trying to get the guys in the corner. So you had a couple medics coming up to jump out on the side, trying to get the guys up on the balcony, but this push didn't work the first time. I mean, I think Albert Einstein said that the definition of insanity is trying the same thing over and over again, expecting different results. Future Crew are being very pushed here as far as the tactics go. They have to try something different. They have to try a multiple push from different spots. Not these pushing through these 2 doorways isn't enough, because you have these guys on the balcony, on the stairs, shooting down into the point. Now they are trying something a little different now. They have a couple guys on the balcony, but they're pushing up the right jump pad. They're very, very split. There's a couple infiltrators coming up. You're going to probably see them targeting medics, which is a smart thing to do in this case. You have Future Crew coming up the right side of the jump pad. You have Future Crew on the back balcony trying to get shots in, not overly dedicating, but I saw a couple bodies. So there's a couple skulls here on the right. So there's 2 dead Future Crew, 3 dead Future Crew on the point, 4 or 5. Yeah, so the balcony has been essentially pushed back. You have 5 guys up. I don't think there's any medics. So TR, I mean, this is about the same time that TR did their push on Future Crew. It was a big push, but they had a superior position. Future Crew is at a severe disadvantage here. They're facing the similar odds as they were when they were in the first round. There wasn't enough of an angle or a way to set up crossfires on these Indie Elite. Indie Elite had the advantage because they had the balcony. They did a strong push for the balcony. They knew that the balcony was the key to this protect plan point. Now Future Crew is pushed back again to the balcony, but you only have 1 minute and 20 seconds left. At about, I'd say 30 seconds left, 40 seconds left, you're going to see TR pushing back to the point to hold it. You had Weirdo from Future Crew come back to the point. I don't know, a heavy assault, trying to dislodge some TR, but it wasn't successful. You can have Future Crew fighting on the bottom. They might be facing puppy resistance. Yeah, I see corpses down here, and that's not from any Elite, so it might have been puppy interference. Yeah, so Future Crew's complaining about randoms here, some puppies interfering with Future Crew. You can tell because any Elite's all on the top floor, and there's skulls down here from Future Crew, so they're having to deal with puppies, they're having to deal with the superior position of any Elite. And you can see how this would be very frustrating for any outfit to have to try and face this kind of fight. 38 seconds left on the cap for the second round of the scrim between any Elite and Future Crew. I'm sure we're going to have some words from Future Crew regarding the puppies interfering here, but to any Elite's credit, they deserved this point, they earned the point, they did what they had to do, and they executed it almost flawlessly to the point where they wiped out Future Crew completely from the point. Now, Future Crew are trying here, but it's like half-hearted attempts, and it doesn't seem like they're going to be trying any big push. They know it's over. 15 seconds left on the clock. Any Elite has this. You can see that they pulled people back on point. The reason for pulling people back on the physical point itself is that as long as you stay alive, Future Crew cannot flip this. So all you have to do is buy the last few seconds on point, capture it, and that's the scrim.
Republic has taken the facility.